What's up guys, NepentheZ here and welcome back to episode 4 of Football Manager 2019. Of course, this video is sponsored by Football Manager, and if you want to pick up Football Manager, link will be in the description down below. And if you guys are enjoying this, drop a thumbs up. We are in trouble. Let me tell you something. The start of the season, I was crazy happy. We got a draw, a win, and a loss to Saint Etienne. We then drew 5 in a row, but I was all right because I was like, hey man, this is no dramas. 3 of those 5 draws came from late goals, like conceding late goals, could easily have been wins, no problem. We beat Guingamp, and then it's all fallen apart. And it's all fallen apart again due to 2 things I can't figure out. I've changed my tactics, I've changed some things up in the team. I've micromanaged the games specifically to try and maybe that's the problem. Maybe I've micromanaged them too much. But let me show you these results. So obviously Bordeaux was the team that we lost to last. Guingamp is the first game that we've got, basically. So I beat Guingamp 1-0. Mollet scored. They got a red card halfway through the game. We looked at that game in the last episode. I then came to Bordeaux and we lost 1-0 to an 88th minute goal after once again generally controlling the game. 60% possession, very similar shots on target, and I'm at home. And it's always a late goal. It always seems to be me conceding goals in like the 85th plus minute. And that has to be something that I'm doing wrong. But I need your guys' help to do right, because I think we're about to get sacked. I've got PSG as our live game today. We played through a fair few games. We're going to go through the highlights of the games. We're going to look at the team and the stats. But yeah, we've got PSG. But basically, the board have already told me, they've given me the option to resign already, basically. And I feel like any more losses and I'm out. And what's the craziest thing is I feel like it's so unfair, because I feel like we're like here in terms of making it good. So we lose to Bordeaux after an even game that I controlled possession in to a late goal. We then went and played Toulouse FC. Against Toulouse, we once again, I actually went 2-0 up in this game, 15th minute and 30th minute. I then conceded on stroke of half time, and then again in the 89th minute. So another game where I've dropped points from an extremely late goal. And because this has been the feature of last episode as well, I started micromanaging the last few minutes of games to make sure that, you know, we played safe, we wasted a little more time, we slowed the tempo down, and just tried to see out the game to earn the points. Now, this is another game where I dominated possession, didn't really get as many shots, and that is my second problem right now. My second problem is that I am controlling possession quite heavily, but I'm not able to convert that into clear-cut chances. I've tinkered with the tactics a bit. I've changed some individual settings for people to shoot or not shoot, to pass, to work the ball into the box a bit more. But I'm generally speaking, I'm having a few issues. Look at this, guys, as well. They've got 6 yellow cards, no reds. But this is another game now where I was 2-0 up, comfortably leading. The team were playing great. Everyone was happy at the half-time mark. Yet we concede late and then late again. And it's very, very frustrating that we've lost again. We've lost more points there. So that was a loss to Toulouse. Then we played Guingamp again. Funnily enough, I thought again we was in trouble here. I took the lead, no dramas. They equalised a few minutes later, and then they scored with 5 minutes to go. And again, I'm sitting here like, what is going wrong? This is a game I utterly dominated. 66% possession, 17 shots, 8 on target. Fortunately, as soon as they scored here, I went all out attack. I was just like, right, we need to get a goal. And then I scored basically from kickoff. We went all the way to penalties and I won the penalty shootout. So I won that game, but even coming out of that game, I'm thinking to myself, what am I doing wrong? What have I got wrong here that has caused this problem to happen? We then go and play Marseille. Now, this is a game I expect to lose, okay? However, I still feel like I gave a good account of ourselves. We've got some big players in the team coming through right now. Mollet is doing really well for us. Laborde has finally actually started scoring some goals for us. I say, as he's actually... Well, I wonder if this guy is the problem. I wonder if I should start starting another striker. Laborde has only got 4 goals and 1 assist in 16 appearances. That's actually not good enough. So maybe for the next few games, we'll start somebody else up front. But we conceded 1 minute into the game, and then Adel Rami in the 63rd minute. But I'm thinking to myself again, I'm thinking, hey, we're coming out of this game after having a good game. You know, we've created some chances, we've held good possession. We've only lost 2-0 to second place in the table with one of the best teams in the league. I've got to be happy with that. You know, we can actually take some positives out of this game and know that we're close to being good enough to be up there. We then go into the next game, and it's against Angers, who were very, very low in the table, 18th at the time. And one more time, I mean, look at, again, 60% possession, 16 shots, 9 on target, and we drop points again due to an extremely late goal again. And I don't know what to do. I don't know what to do about this. I don't know how to stop this from happening to allow us to win games. We move on to Rennes, and against Rennes, you're never gonna believe it. Again, when we look at the match stats, I held far more possession, created equal opportunities, as many opportunities, and I guess I know in old Football Managers it used to show you like clear-cut opportunities, clear-cut chances. So I actually created 0 to their 3 clear-cut chances. So I suppose that is a bit of an issue for me there. But once again, I took the lead at 2-1 in the 82nd minute, conceded immediately after from kickoff, and then again 5 minutes later in yet another game where we have dropped points from late games. And this isn't even taking into consideration all of these games up here where we lost points to late goals. And then last but not least, we played Rennes. No, Rennes is who we just had. We played Monaco. Monaco, again, are just a much better team than me. We again dominated possession, but I mean, we didn't deserve to win this. Monaco have got a far better team. They created a lot of chances, a lot of shots on target, and we just got outplayed in this. And we expect to get outplayed from this Monaco team. They've got a far better team than us, no problem at all. And then it comes to Lille, and then in Lille, look at it again. Yeah, I got a red card in the 81st minute. That's going to have some impact on this, but 65% possession now. Took the lead again and conceded another late goal. What am I doing wrong? What is going? I've dropped, honestly, this whole season, I've dropped probably around 20 points from late goals. If we look at the table, let's say we even picked up 10 points from those games that we dropped points in, we'd be on 24 points. We'd be in 6th place. We'd be loving life. As it is, we've gone from 1-7-1 to 2-8-6, all from late goals. I honestly feel like we're 1 or 2 players away from winning most of our games, but January transfer window is fair ways away, and we've got PSG coming up, and this is a true problem, because I feel like if I lose this game, there you go, Montpellier manager on verge of the sack. A bad result against PSG could seal his fate. If I get fired here, I don't know what to do. It's gonna be a bit of a problem. I'm in some genuine troubles here if I can't get a result against the absolute best team in the league. By a long way. It's unreasonable for the board to seal my fate via this game. Yet this could be the game that is the one that seals our fate. And we're going to go into the game right now. We're up against Neymar and Mbappe and Cavani. It's gonna be bad, isn't it? It's gonna be bad. What I am gonna do though is I'm gonna take my striker out, and we're gonna put in, instead of Laborde, let's pop this guy in. He doesn't have much match sharpness, so we might have to play him only for 45 minutes and bring Laborde on after. Also, why is Dolly off? Dolly's a little low on fitness. Aguilar's a little low on fitness. Pires is a good player for me. I enjoy Pires. Oh, we got Delort on loan. He's a good striker. He is a good striker. Maybe we'll start Delort actually instead. We'll pop him up there again. A little low on match sharpness, but we've got some options on the bench here. I am literally in a position here where this is supposed to be a 7-part series. I think this is going to be the end in some regards, because we are in a lot of trouble. So let's go to TV. Let's go for key highlights. Although this is going to be, it's going to be tricky, man. This is going to be tricky. We want to go a little bit fast on the highlights there. The team talk, just do what you can, lads. I think is a fair statement. Do what you can. They're lining up. I'm hoping a draw out of this game might save me. If we can, maybe I should play for a draw. What do you reckon? Maybe, I mean, I say, what do you reckon? You can't really respond, but maybe I should play to a point where we're actually just, oh, I mean, look at that. Look, oh, Lecomte. I don't know why he didn't pick that up. And Neymar's going to score. Yeah, we've got no chance. That's 2 minutes into the game. We've got absolutely no chance. We're away from home. We're against first in the league, who are, you know, as I say, they are the best team in the league by a country mile. We're on bad form. The players are upset. Look at what Hilton's doing. This was always going to be a loss, and this is truly going to be the end here. This is going to be 3-0. This is going to be our worst beating of the year. And that's 3-0 there. Julian Draxler getting a goal, and there's no reason now to watch the rest of these highlights because we are just getting picked apart. However, one more time, I'm actually controlling possession, even against PSG. I must have something extremely wrong to be able to control possession against everybody, yet not turn it into chances. So I'm missing the boat somewhere along the lines. Now we're 3-0 down in the 37th minute. This just could be curtains, guys. This absolutely could be curtains. We're going to hope that the board show mercy on us. We're going to hope that they give us a chance to recover. You know, because I think firing me after losing to, you know, PSG, that's a little bit harsh by anyone's standard. You know, like it's 4-0 now as well. Mbappe with a goal. That's another goal. That's now 5-0. Mbappe with 2. Neymar with 1. Yacine with 1. And Nkunku with 1. They don't even have their main team out. They don't even have the best guys out there. They got Buffon, Di Maria, Marquinhos on the bench. Like this was always going to be a nightmare. And this would have been a nightmare. I don't even. There's no point in me making changes or subs here because this is the end. This is the end. This is the end. We're getting battered 5-0. We've had 2 shots this whole game. It would have been nice. It would have been nice if we could have got something out of this. But I think, guys, as I say, all I can hope for is that the board show mercy on me and give me until the January transfer window, because it was looking so good. After the first 10 games, we was 1 win, 6 draws or 7 draws or whatever, and 1 or 2 losses. And I was sitting there thinking to myself, like, man, we're close to being. Have I been sacked? I haven't. I haven't been sacked yet. We are close to being a good squad here. However, right now it's just not working out for me. My players aren't really responding well. You know, Kamara is my top scorer with 6. My strikers basically aren't scoring. So if you guys have got any advice on how to sort my team out, I would be very willing to listen and would appreciate it. But as it stands, I'm struggling mostly to turn possession into quality chances and to turn chances into goals. I am happy to listen to any and all advice on how to improve my squad if we don't get sacked in the coming days. I don't know if they would sack me straight away after the game or what, but it seems like we're going to get at least another game. So this is going to be the end of the video for now, guys. I've shared with you and shown you my struggles and stresses. You know, we're only a couple of wins from propelling ourselves back up into mid-table. So if we can get a few wins here or there, you know, it's going to be good stuff. We've got Paris next and then Lyon. So Lyon obviously are going to be a trouble. And then Dijon, Rennes and Caen. So we're playing against these guys, and Dijon, who are high. But we've got Lyon next league game. We've got Nantes next league game. Where are they? It's curtains for us, dudes. We got 8th, then 2nd. We've got 6th as well coming up. We're basically playing most of the top half of the table in the next 5 games. I don't know where it's going to go from here, guys, but this is going to be the end of the video for now. Let's see if we can save ourselves or not. Thank you guys for watching, and I will see you next time. I'm out. Peace.